Well, I came here in January 1953 and graduated in 1956 with a degree with a Bachelor's of Science degree in phys ed and social studies.
I attended GCU from the fall of 1954 until the end of 1957 when we got married. And I was only a junior. I kind of said I went on the 10-year plan because I went back after both children and got my degree, a BS degree in elementary ed, and started teaching. So, Grand Canyon meant a lot.
We met right here on campus. I saw her before she saw me, so saw her walking with Troy Murray, and I thought that was a really class couple walking across campus, and I particularly noticed her because she kind of had a wiggle in her walk. It was a kind of a bump and a glide instead of a boom boom. So the next time I remember seeing her was she was in the chow line dishing out food. And I thought she was something else.
I remember him. He was everywhere, talking to people. He was this friendly guy, and I thought, gosh, you know. And then he came through the cafeteria line, and he started singing it.
There was a popular song going around Ramona, and I substituted Leona for Ramona and sang to her. So, Leona, I hear the mission bells above. Leona, they're singing out songs of love.
Oh, what's this all about, you know? And so we were friends at a distance for a long time, but never dated or anything. But it was fun to see him around.
She was a server at my brother Charlie's and his wife Alice, his wedding. And I noticed her there, and for some reason, I really wanted a one-on-one talk with her.
We would probably call our meeting at the Coke machine as our first encounter with each other on a one-on-one situation.
I intercepted her at the Coke machine by the administration building. So, and we talked until she had to go in to honor the curfew.
And we talked what we talked about, I don't know. But it was nice, I kind of liked it. Well, in the second date, I had just gotten back from Colorado, and it seemed like every time I made the trip down here, I would sleep every chance I had. And I was taking a nap and got this phone call, and so I thought, okay, I'll get up.
And she came to the phone, and I asked her for a date, and we went to a movie.
And I had a good time, but that was it. When I came to Grand Canyon, I felt that the Lord had called me to be a teacher missionary to the Indians. And so I was on that course and didn't want anything to change. And yet, when I told him goodbye that second time, I said, well, you know, I have things to do and it doesn't involve you, so to speak. But when he left and I knew I probably wouldn't see him again, I realized that I had feelings for him.
Well, she'd sent me away twice. And she said her relationship had to end. And so it hurt, and
So I wrote him this letter and said, we need to talk. And I found out that the Lord opens and closes doors, and realized that sometimes my plans and his plans aren't the same.
And when I got a letter from her, and I knew things were going to change for the better. And I look forward to going back to the campus, picking her up, and going to a movie and get things straightened out. We saw a movie, Friendly Persuasion. And what an appropriate title to a movie, Friendly Persuasion. We saw that, and we've seen it many times since. So we left the movie and found a secluded place. I don't even remember where it was. Somewhere between Central Avenue and here. And I told her I loved her and asked her if she'd marry me. And
he said, "I love you, and will you marry me?" And I said, "Oh, yes."
She said yes without any hesitation, so that was good news.
I'm just glad that Grand Canyon was here and I came down and met Sharky, because it's been a wonderful life. And you know, because of our relationship, we have a son and daughter, 4 beautiful granddaughters, and 3 great grandbabies. So God is good.